Today, the summer of softball continues on Fox Sports as we present the final of the prestigious John Reid Shielder, featuring many of the nation's best male softball exponents. It's New South Wales facing the ACT at West Beach in Adelaide. Our coverage supported by the Australian Sports Commission, Via Network, Eastern, Great Trex, Accor, Sportslink International, Softball Australia and Softball South Australia.
Hello and welcome to West Beach in South Australia for the decider of the 33rd John Reid Shield. I'm Glenn Hawke and it's great to be here in commentary alongside two-time Olympian Fiona Crawford. Well, it has been an ACT-dominated competition for the last decade, but can your New South Wales boys get over the line here this afternoon?
Look, I really hope so, fingers crossed. ACT has been particularly dominant in the championship so far, but New South Wales will be looking to break that 22-year drought with a win here today. 11th
consecutive grand final ACT is appearing in. That's the New South Wales side who are looking to break the dominance. Fiona, let's take a look at the two teams and who are the players to look out for.
Their shortstop in James Todd Hunter has been in fantastic form. Great news story in Hayden Matthews, the rookie of the team, coming into this final with a batting average of .438, and Harry Peters on the mound is certainly going to be looking to make an impact early on. Moving on to the ACT lineup, Zenon Winters, one of the veterans of the team. Andrew Kirkpatrick on the mound has been dominant in men's softball for many years and again will be a force to be reckoned with.
We caught up with a couple of players before the game. Let's hear what they had to say.
Joel, it's been quite a journey to get to the finals.
Yes, thanks Paris. Yeah, it has been. We've played some tough games this week and fortunate enough to make the final.
How's the team feeling, mate? I know you had a tough game this morning, and how did everyone pull up?
Yeah, good. We've got a lot of good players on our roster, so everyone's feeling physically fit and mentally fit. So looking forward to the challenge this afternoon.
Now, quite a big challenge. You're going up against ACT, who had a rest this morning.
Yep.
But you took them on last year for the title and unfortunately fell a little bit short.
Yep.
How's the motivation? Does this give you a bit more to take it up to them this year?
Yeah, good. The desire's always there. We've lost two in the last couple of years to them in the finals, so the motivation's definitely there to beat them, and I feel that we've got the gear to do it. So, they've got some, great pitchers in their team and some awesome hitters as well. So hopefully we can go over the line and get that John Reid Shield.
Well, Joel, the weather conditions are absolutely perfect. We look forward to watching this one play out.
No worries. Thanks, Paris.
Andrew, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, feeling quite good. We've had a good week. It's been a long week, but we've played quite well and confident going into the last game.
Now, it's been a very big week for you guys. You've had quite a journey to be here.
Yeah. I mean, we played a double round robin, which is 10, 11 games, something like that. And we've had a lot of tough games this year as well. So it's going to be tough for one last game. Hopefully we can get through. Okay,
now it would be fair to say that the ACT team have had a mortgage on the Shield in a very long time, and in fact you're shooting for 10 out of 11. How does that feel going in? Is there more pressure having to defend it, or are you guys pretty relaxed having been here before?
I'd say we're pretty relaxed going into it. As you said, 10 out of the 11, we've been here a lot of the times and we've done it before, but being in this position, everyone's gunning for you every year, so you still got to come out and perform your best to try and obviously take the Shield home.
Andrew, we certainly thank you for the time and we look forward to watching you this afternoon.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, here we go. The New South Wales team bouncing out into position. It will be ACT who will bat in the top of the inning. And for New South Wales, it will be Harry Peters who will take the mound in the final, the 33rd John Reid Shield. Well, Fiona, you've been here in finals yourself. The players, they must be just itching to get out there and ready to rip it in.
Absolutely. There's fantastic rivalry here between the ACT and New South Wales teams, so let's get into the action.
Zenon Winters, the veteran, will lead it off for ACT.
Play ball.
Play ball's the call, and it is Harry Peters about to throw in the first pitch. And Winters goes straight after the first pitch. What a start for this ACT team, defending champs. One pitch, one base hit.
I think that sends a signal to the New South Wales team. Zenon gives himself a clap as he jogs up to first base. Fantastic opportunity here for the ACT.
And didn't he enjoy it as well? You don't usually see the lead-off hitter of the game going after that first pitch, so maybe he's caught him by surprise a little.
I think he has, and again, just sends a signal to these guys. They're here to play from the outset.
Josh McGovern just shaping to bunt there, pulls away and a strike called. So Harry Peters just collecting himself now. McGovern squares to bump and pops it up. The catch taken by Peter Woods. Zenon Winters safely back at first base, doesn't go anywhere. Looking to advance on the bump there, but not effective at all.
Missed opportunity there for the ACT side. They'll be very disappointed with that.
And that brings up the big man onto bat here, batting in the 3-hole. Andrew Kirkpatrick. He has been an absolute legend for this ACT team for some years now.
He has. Look, he hits, he fields, he bats. He's just the all-round athlete.
Ball gets away there from the catcher, Ryan Tranter, and that will allow Zenon Winters to amble around to second base. So all of a sudden, ACT have that first runner on board and now into scoring position. So just back to Andrew Kirkpatrick. He's starting on the mound here today, but he was a 2002 Rookie of the Year. He's a 4-time MVP, 5-time Pitcher of the Year, and 3-time Hitter of the Year. That's a fair resume.
It is a fair resume. As I said, the all-round athlete. He can do absolutely everything there is to do in this game of softball.
Good pitch there by Harry Peters on the 3-0 count. Just finds that outside edge.
One strike.
3-1 is the count on Andrew Kirkpatrick.
Come on, Harry Peters. Here we go, Harry Peters.
Outside of the zone there, so that will put Andrew Kirkpatrick onto first base for the ACT, and all of a sudden the defending champs, runners on first and second with none out, and that will bring to the plate in the 4-hole Nick Norton for the ACT.
Come on, Harry, here we go.
A good comeback pitch there by Harry Peters.
You can see here Ryan Tranter's just coming out, come nerves of Harry Peters, who looked a little bit unsettled. They were going on the outside of the plate there for Andrew Kirkpatrick. The first pitch back on the inside here to Nick Norton. So all he needs to do is get this ball into play and move those runners around into scoring position.
Come on, Harry, here we go.
The game working on the inside edge, really challenging the hitter this time.
Yeah, looking to force the ball into either the shortstop or the third base to get that lead out at third base and look to turn the double back to one and get out of the innings.
So Harry Peters in New South Wales, a chance to work in front on the count. 2 quick strikes on Nick Norton, the ACT catcher.
Come on, Harry Peters. Good boy, Harry.
Big swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout for Harry Peters. First one of the afternoon. Nick Norton is the man who goes down swinging. Just take a look at that pitch again. He went on the inside half a couple of times, and he's done that exactly the same pitch again.
Down and in. That was a fantastic drop ball. Just dropped way off the table. Certainly beat the bat of Nick Norton. Jamie Sheehan looking to pick up the scraps here and look if they can get a run on the board early on in this game.
Popped up to the left side. The left fielder, Liam O'Leary, going around and takes the catch. So fortunate for New South Wales. Allow a couple of runs on board, but good defence at the back end of that innings to wrap things up and keep ACT scoreless in the top of the first innings. We now move to the bottom, and that man who got on base with a base on balls, Andrew Kirkpatrick. He steps up onto the mound, and Hayden Matthews will lead things off for New South Wales.
Andrew's been here, done this before, so you'll see I would expect him to settle in early on in this game and really get some strikes early on and make an impact.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Hayden Matthews. The centre fielder for New South Wales, lead-off hitter. We just look at the size of Andrew Kirkpatrick here. Look at the size of that step and that release point. He's a big man, and it's a tough proposition to any hitter.
He's certainly not pitching off 46 feet by the time he strides out. He gets up to anywhere between 130, 135 k's an hour, which is mind-blowing when you come to think about the reaction time for these players.
And a little bit of a slap up hit there for Peter Wards, and just knocks that one over the head of Andrew Kirkpatrick. So New South Wales bounce back and get a run on board with Peter Wards and with one out. And that will now bring to the plate for New South Wales, James Todd Hunter. Goes after the first pitch. McGovern gets the lead runner to Evan Byrne at second base. That retires Peter Ward with a forced play. But James Todd Hunter gets on first himself on the fielder's choice. New South Wales still alive with 2 out and a runner on first.
Copy.
James Brownlow into the action. One of a couple of sets of brothers in this New South Wales team.
Yeah, interesting. The 2 sets of brothers here in the New South Wales teams. We've got Mitchell Brownlow and James Brownlow, and the O'Leary brothers in Liam and Kieran. Great to see New South Wales keeping it in the family.
Nice family tradition.
No.
Kirkpatrick
Trev,
working
swing.
low and in. Umpire just asking the question, did he swing? But got some assistance at first base there, and it was adjudicated that James Brownlow didn't go through with the swing. So the count is 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 out for New South Wales. Swung on it, and a line drive taken at third base by Jared Bradbury. Some sharp work in the hot corner, Fiona Crawford. That was sensational fielding.
Solid piece of the ball right here. Unlucky to not get it through the gap. But as you said, great catch there down low by Jared Bradbury to get out of the innings.
ACT scoreless in the top of the second. We now move to the bottom of the second. Andrew Kirkpatrick, he is on the mound once again, and it will be Liam Leary who will lead things off for the Blues.
Play ball. Strike.
A big cut in him. O'Leary showing his intentions nice and early.
Liam having a good tournament so far, coming into the final here with a batting average of 3.57.
Oh.
Good discipline there to stay off the slower ball.
Yeah, quality change up there by Kirkpatrick, but as you say, great work by Liam O'Leary to hold the hands back. Not on that occasion. Big swing and a miss on that high pitch, probably a little bit high and out of the zone, and Kirkpatrick just tempting him there.
Except they call that an illegal pitch there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So we've gone to 2 balls and 1 strike here.
Strike.
Not too sure what that illegal pitch was for there, Glenn. Nonetheless, we're now at 2 and 2.
Swung on, and that gets past Kirkpatrick, so Liam O'Leary starts things off here for New South Wales with a base hit, and just the start they would have wanted. Ryan Tranter, the catcher, now comes up, squares around and tries to bunt. He just manages to foul that one back to the screen.
Oh.
Pitch on the outside edge.
Interesting to see whether coach Adam Sheens puts a sacrifice bunt on Ryan to move that run around into scoring position at second base, or whether he lets him hit away. Shaping to bunt, just bunting that foul. New South Wales will be disappointed that they haven't been able to get that ball on the ground and move that runner around. Just needs to get this ball into play.
Yeah, fundamental stuff really with a tight ball game. This is these big games always go down to the wire. So New South Wales were desperately keen to get this runner from first round into scoring position. And strike 3 called. Great pitch by Kirkpatrick. Catches Ryan Tranter looking.
And that's what will happen when you get behind in the count with Andrew Kirkpatrick. He has just so many weapons to choose from. Has that ball on a string and just nicks the outside corner of the plate.
Yeah, a super pitch by Kirkpatrick to retire the catcher.
Oh.
That now brings up Lachlan Hay, the right fielder for New South Wales. So New South Wales, a runner on first base.
Oh.
The runner goes and slides in nice and easy. Well, great work there by Liam O'Leary. Gets a fantastic jump. And now that runner is in scoring position. A big opportunity for New South Wales. Take a look at it again. Great jump, as we say, by Liam O'Leary. out of the blocks early. A good slide as well. The throw over by Nick Norton, not quite on the money. So New South Wales, a big opportunity here with Lachlan Hay at the plate.
It's a good cut of the ball there, but I think the timing of Liam O'Leary's steal there was fantastic. Timed it perfectly, just in line with Andrew Kirkpatrick releasing that ball. Got a fantastic jump and made it there with ample time as it was.
Oh, and a good pitch, low and away. And a good point that you make there for someone who watching here today who hasn't seen a lot of softball. The runner can't go until the pitcher does release the ball.
Exactly, and it's certainly a skill in itself to be able to time that accurately so that you don't get caught leaving early.
But if you do leave early, you're automatically out?
Absolutely, automatically out. But with the speed at which, the likes of Andrew Kirkpatrick is pitching and the strength of the arms of the catcher, you've got to get every nanosecond you can get.
Well, Lachlan Hay rung up on that pitch on the inside. He didn't think it was a strike. He was heading off to first base. Let's take a look at that again. On that inside corner, maybe a little bit inside. Lachlan Hay not happy with the call.
I think that's the beauty of a left-handed pitcher. Umpire Lee Evans makes no mistake. Calls that third strike.
Oh. The designated player, Mitchell Brownlow,
Don't be afraid to throw that.
now steps up for New South Wales. 2 out and a big at bat here for the number 8 hitter. New South Wales looking to score this run or at least keep this innings alive. A great pitch on that inside edge once again.
Mitchell just needs to get this ball into play. As we've seen, we've got O'Leary's got speed. Just needs to get that ball into the outfield.
2 strikes.
Mitchell shaping to bunt there. And slap bunt the ball through the infield.
1 ball, 2 strikes at me now. Piece the ball, gets over the head of the infield. O'Leary's wound in from third, and he will score. New South Wales are on the board here in the final of the John Reid Shield. Taking a look at that once again, the inside pitch rips it hard over the top of the shortstop's head. O'Leary motors around, and in the end, stands up at home plate, and New South Wales hit the lead by 1 run to 0.
That's a great piece of hitting there by Mitchell Brownlow. He left a pitch similar previously for a strike, fouled one off, and then was able to turn hard on that pitch and just get it into left field to score Liam O'Leary.
Kieran O'Leary now hits a ground ball to the right side. Here's the final out here. That ends 2 innings here of the John Reid Shield. New South Wales lead 1 run to 0.
On Fox Sports, you're watching the John Reid Shielder. Our coverage supported by the Australian Sports Commission, via Network, Eastern, Great Treks, Accor, Sportslink International, Softball Australia and Softball South Australia.
Welcome back to West Beach here in South Australia for the final of the John Reid Shield, and great news for the New South Wales fans. They currently lead it 1 run to 0 after 2 completed innings.
Coming up in the top of the third here, Harry Peters is facing the top of the lineup in veteran Zenon Winters, who had a single first pitch last turn at bat.
Yeah, 1 pitch, 1 base hit.
Play ball.
What will he do this time around?
Oh.
Ball outside by Harry Peters. Wasn't going to hang something over the plate to tempt Zenon this time.
Come on, Harry, come on, Harry.
The game working away. Zenon Winters gives him a little smile there.
A little wry smile there. He knows this is a good hitting count. 2 balls, no strikes.
Stay right with that here, here we go. Come on, Harry.
Oh, big cut. What a piece of the ball that was. That certainly took a big hack of that one.
He's not leaving anything in the tank, Zenon Winters. And why not? He hit 2 balls and no strikes.
You say a hitter's count there. He's a 3-time winner of the batting title here in the John Reid Shield.
Good boy, Harry.
Oh, great piece of the ball, going with the pitch on the outside edge and just knocks that one into left field. That's a great piece of hitting.
What a fantastic final Zenon's having so far. As you said, didn't try to do too much with that pitch, just leant on it and drove it into left field.
Come on, Harry, here we go.
Oh. So Zenon Winters leads off twice, 2 base hits. And now Josh McGovern. Saw him shape around to bunt here, dragging 1 run. Be important here for ACT to start moving those runners around and get him into scoring position.
Come on, Harry, here we go.
Oh, just a bit inside there and hits Josh McGovern. I think that might have been on the elbow.
Yeah, thank goodness he's got an elbow guard on. That's not going to tickle though.
No, not at all. Let's take a look at that pitch once again from Harry Peters. Just runs it on the inside and yeah, just on the top of that arm guard there. So the guard that he has got there didn't take the full force of it, so that'll tickle a little bit as he gets up there onto first base. And it now brings up Andrew Kirkpatrick to the plate.
Play ball.
Come on, Harry, here we go. Come on, Harry.
Oh, so Kirkpatrick walked in his first trip to the plate this afternoon.
You can hear the banter that's coming from the dugouts.
Good boy.
Big swing and a miss. Yes, no doubt. Plenty of mind games. A bit of chatter from either dugout as well.
Bit of friendly banter. Never hurt anyone.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters.
1-1 is the count on Kirkpatrick.
Good boy.
Just missed that outside corner.
Saw Kirkpatrick was working in a lot on the New South Wales hitters. Harry Peters trying to work away from the ACT hitters.
Again, trying to get that ball over to the left side.
Good boy, Harry. Good boy, Harry.
Get that lead out at third base and then look for a double play, either back to second or over to first.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters.
Swung on and gets through the shortstop, Todd Hunter. Zenon Winters is wound home. Josh McGovern held up at third. Kirkpatrick finishes on second base.
Time.
And we are all tied up here in the final, 1 run apiece. Great piece of hitting, but an uncharacteristic error there by the shortstop, James Todd Hunter.
That was a hard hit ground ball. He did well to get his glove to it, but he'd be bitterly disappointed that he didn't glove that. Ordinarily he would. A bit of a fumble there in centre field by Hayden Matthews, but no further damage done. But New South ACT even the score.
Yeah, all tied up at 1 apiece. How does New South Wales bounce back here? Wow, a big piece of the ball there by Nick Norton. Harry Peters and the New South Welshman happy to see that one go foul and a long way over the fence as well. But 1 big strike. Norton, the hitter, struck out in his first at bat.
Good boy, Harry. Good boy, Harry.
The big opportunity here for Nick to do a sacrifice fly into the outfield. You can see the outfielders are deep. If he sends the ball deep enough, left field, centre field or right field, it'll allow enough time for the runner on third to score.
Yeah, as you say, big opportunity here, right in the heart of the order for ACT. Runners on second and third with none out. A real chance to break this game open.
Come on, Harry Peters. Good boy.
Oh, and a great pitch there by Harry Peters. What a response by him. Runs that pitch on the inside corner, and that strikes out Nick Norton. Let's take a look at it again, and Fiona, a super pitch.
That's a great drop ball. He's obviously got some really strong command of that in the final here, and I expect he'll be utilising that throughout the game. Bringing to the plate Jamie Sheehan, previously a junior for New South Wales, and now playing for ACT.
Oh.
Up and in by Harry Peters, just letting Jamie Sheehan know he's there and in command. So still runners on second and third. Big at bat here for the ACT's left fielder Jamie Sheehan. Swung on and just put that one fouled past Peter Wards at third.
Jamie just looking to get this ball into play, hopefully to the right side of the diamond, which will allow more time for the runner on third to score.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters.
Just away from the hitter there. You can see Jamie Sheehan standing right up the front of the batter's box there.
Looking to take that drop ball away from Harry Peters, which has been so dominant so far in the game.
2 balls and 1 strike on Jamie Sheehan.
Come on, Harry Peters. Good boy.
Swung on again. And again pulled foul down the third base, left field line. Count now 2-2. So Harry Peters just steps off the back, takes a bit of a breath. And Jamie Sheehan looking to convert base runners into runs for the defending champions.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry.
And again, runs it inside, and again, Sheehan, as we said, he's standing right up the front, and he's seeing the ball early and not managing to quite keep it between the lines.
All inside. Going tight inside on the hands here on Jamie Sheehan.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters.
In tight again. The plate umpire just looking for some assistance. And the first base umpire, Trevor Murphy, said that the hitter did go through with the swing. So that's back-to-back strikeouts by Harry Peters. And some great pitching there. Again, working on the inside half of the plate, jamming up the hitter and racking up another strikeout.
And a great call there at first base by Trevor Murphy and Lee Evans, seasoned umpiring professionals here officiating the game.
Evan Burns will step up now. Great defensive effort here by New South Wales. They dropped a run to allow ACT to draw things or to tie things back up. ACT had runners on second and third with none out. So looking to see if they can convert at least one of those runners into runs here in the top of the third.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters.
Pop up by Burns. Tranter goes over and takes the catch in foul territory. So what a performance there by New South Wales. After dropping that run, as we say, they have bounced back exceptionally well, leaving 2 runners for ACT stranded. We now move to the bottom of the third inning. Andrew Kirkpatrick back on the mound for the ACT. New South Wales back to the top of their order, and Hayden Matthews, the centre fielder, is the man stepping up. Goes after the first pitch and drives into the centre fielder. Zenon Winters picks that one up. We saw Zenon Winters' first pitch of the game going after that for a base hit to centre field, and his opposite number, the lead-off for New South Wales, Hayden Matthews, in the top of the third, does exactly the same.
Majority of the hits going up the middle, you'll see from the New South Wales team. They've had runners on first base in every innings. They need to get this runner to 2.
Bunt put down there by Peter Wards, and that's a great piece of sacrifice hitting there by Wards. Just drops it down, forces Kirkpatrick to make that play at first base. Hayden Matthews stands up at second.
And that's exactly what they needed to do, just get the ball on the deck and move Hayden Matthews over to second base. Mind you, that play by Andrew Kirkpatrick was fantastic. Turning blind as a left-hander throwing to first base was outstanding.
Yeah, some special defensive work there by the big man on the mound. James Todd Hunter.
Just up in the zone there. James taking a bit of time to have a breather, come back in the box, compose himself.
1 strike on him. He's out on the fielder's choice first time around.
Right.
And a big swing and a miss. Well, he's a former batting champion for this tournament. He took it out in 2015. And right now, New South Wales, more than ever, needs him to bring some of his best work to the plate to see if he can drive this run in and give New South Wales the lead back here in the bottom of the third. Pops up into foul territory. Protecting the plate there. Still no balls and 2 strikes on him. Great conditions here today, Fiona. Barely a breath of wind. Sun shining brightly.
Crowd certainly enjoying the game that that's on play, particularly at one apiece here in the bottom of the third.
And a big strike call on the outside edge. Todd Hunter punched out by the home plate umpire. And that is 2 out now for New South Wales in the bottom of the third. James Brownlow, the first baseman for New South Wales, steps in with 2 out. A big at bat here. And he drives that one into left field. Hayden Matthews is wound in. There'll be a play at the plate and he gets around the catcher. Nick Norton couldn't glove that ball at the plate. Brownlow is around to second and New South Wales back in front in the final.
Turns hard on this ball, inside on his hands. Doesn't try to do too much. Just gets away from Jared Bradbury at third base, and you can see Adam Sheen there waving Hayden into third. Fantastic avoidance slide into home plate.
Yeah, and I think Nick Norton had a sneaky little look at the runner as he came around and then took his eye off the ball and didn't quite glove that ball at home. It allowed White to slide home, and New South Wales slide into the lead once again. 2 runs to 1. Liam O'Leary, he had a base hit and was the first run across the plate for New South Wales in the second innings.
No. Check. Darren, swing.
So Nick Norton just asking the home plate umpire there, Lee Evans, to get a bit of assistance. The count will be 1-1 on O'Leary. Swung on and fouled away, so O'Leary, as we said, a great piece of the ball last time around, managed to get on base and score for New South Wales. A big opportunity for him now to try and drive another run in for New South Wales.
Strike 3.
And a big swing and a miss of the pitch high in the zone. That will end a very productive third inning for New South Wales. They now lead the ACT by 2 runs to 1. Taking a look at that pitch once again, Kirkpatrick tempting the hitter high in the zone. We can see that one around the eyes. That will be enough. We now move to the bottom of the fourth. ACT not able to get a run across the plate in the top. Ryan Tranter, the catcher for New South Wales, steps up. Goes after the first pitch. It's going back to left field. The left fielder back, and that is gone. Ryan Tranter, the big hitting catcher, has hammered that one over the left field fence, and New South Wales all of a sudden are 3 runs to 1 in front.
A tremendous piece of hitting there by Ryan Tranter. Got up onto that pitch, and you'd see previously in innings before, New South Wales haven't been able to get over that ball. You'd see hands high, just leans on that ball, didn't get all of it. But that's what happens when you've got the speed of Andrew Kirkpatrick. You don't need to put a lot on that ball and it sails over. 3-1.
And didn't he love that as well? Just gets the head of the bat out there nice and early. And the left fielder, Jamie Sheehan, had nothing to do but watch it sail over the fence and into the tree out there at left field. Ryan Tranter absolutely loving it. Putting New South Wales in front now by 3 runs to 1. And Lachlan Hay goes after the first pitch, but great work in the hot corner again by Jared Bradbury. He's had some work to do there this afternoon.
He has. This is some great hitting here from the New South Wales team here in the fourth innings. Big pieces of the ball here.
Mitch Brownlow, the designated player, steps up now for New South Wales. Now looking to get something started after Ryan Tranter blasted that ball over the left field fence. Oh, and just deceives him there on the change-up. Great pitch by Kirkpatrick and some fair work there by Josh Jones, the first baseman, to come around and take the catch.
That's a great catch there by the first baseman. Fantastic slower ball there, keeping the batters on their toes.
You spoke earlier about how fast Andrew Kirkpatrick is throwing those pitches down here today, and what makes him even better is that off-speed pitch. He gets those hitters off balance, and we see a great example of that. All of a sudden, the hands are out, the bat head's out, and there's nothing to do.
Exactly, and I think the beauty of any pitcher being able to throw a ball like that is that there is no change whatsoever to their action. So for all intents and purposes as a hitter, it's coming out at 135 k's only to find that it chugs out at about 100, which, mind you, is still pretty quick, but when you're used to facing something that fast, it's a marked difference.
Yeah, over 46 feet. There's not a lot of time to think about what's going on there.
Yeah, and 40 feet after the stride out here, you can see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kieran O'Leary at the plate for New South Wales. 2 strikes on him. Was out on a ground ball to second base for his first trip to the plate this afternoon. And the chopper goes into the foul territory. Count remains at 2 strikes only on Kieran O'Leary, the second baseman for New South Wales.
Kieran just needs to cover the plate here. No balls, 2 strikes.
Chopper up the middle, and that will be enough for a base hit. Another base hit for New South Wales. That is their 7th of the afternoon. We saw last year, New South Wales absolutely dominated. But this year, things have certainly turned around. Fortunes have turned. Great batting performance by them this afternoon. We now go back to the top of the order. Hayden Matthews.
Single to left field, last turn at bat.
Kirkpatrick straight down the can. Yeah, a base hit last time round, and he scored on that base hit by James Brownlow to give New South Wales the lead.
Right.
Swing and a miss, and very quickly dragging in the count by 2 strikes only.
2 strikes. Oh.
Kirkpatrick out of the zone there, trying to tempt the hitter with 2 strikes, not wanting to give him anything to hit. Swing and a miss on that outside pitch, but what an innings that was for New South Wales. A home run by Ryan Tranter has given them a 2-run buffer. 4 innings gone here in the John Reid Shield. It is New South Wales leading it 3 runs to 1.
On Fox Sports, you're watching the John Reid Shielder. Our coverage supported by the Australian Sports Commission, via Network, Eastern, Great Trex, Accor, Sportslink International, Softball Australia and Softball South Australia.
4 completed innings gone here in the 33rd grand final of the John Reid Shield. New South Wales looking for their first title in 22 years. They're leading this one by 3 runs to 1. ACT
Come on, Harry Peters. Here we go, Harry Peters.
looking to get themselves back into the game. Zenon Winters will lead things off. And goes after the first pitch once again. Just hammers that one into centre field. We saw it in the first pitch of the game. He went after it and got a base hit to centre field, and he does it exactly the same.
3 hits for the game. Best on ground so far, Zenon Winters. But Aussie play, you'd expect nothing less.
What a big cut by Josh McGovern. But dragging 2 runs here is not what they need, is necessarily the big cut. Station to station softball and try and manufacture a run. Harry Peters still doing a fine job on the mound for New South Wales.
Yes.
And you can see Lindsay Carroll instructing Josh McGovern to put a bun on the ground so that we could move Zenon Winters over to second base. Unfortunately, he was unable to do so. 2 balls, no strikes. Great opportunity here for Harry Peters.
Yeah, so the instructions may have been, have a strike for yourself. And we'll come back and try and put one on the ground, but could do neither. 2 strikes on him. What can he do? Josh McGovern, the shortstop for ACT. And again, just wears one.
Hey! You put your elbow in there, come back here.
Well, that's a big call there, Fiona.
No, he's at the top of the zone.
Josh McGovern wearing that elbow guard. He's hung it out there over the plate. He's worn it, but the home plate umpire, Lee Evans, has said he's not made an attempt to get out of the way of the pitch.
Yeah, and you heard Lee Evans say? You hung it over the plate.
And a wild pitch then gets away from Ryan Tranter.
That's unfortunate for Harry Peters. He'll be disappointed with that. But I think it's good to clarify that although if you do get hit by a pitch, if you don't make an effort to get out of the play and you're over the plate.
Foul ball. It's off the knob. No, it's off the knob.
And again, similar situation here, just hanging over the inside corner of the plate here.
They're saying it's off the end of the bat. Let's have a look. It's right off the end of the bat.
Great call there by Lee Evans once again, having a tremendous game behind the plate.
2-2 now on Josh McGovern.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters. Good boy.
Ground ball to Todd Hunter. Fires it across and gets the out at first base. James Brownlow, the man there. But it was enough to advance the runner, Zenon Winters, to third base. And now a big opportunity for the ACT. Kirkpatrick,
Give me a starter here, Harry. Give me a starter here.
the left-hander, will step up.
Good boy.
Oh.
He had a walk first time up, got on with an error to the shortstop, a hard hit ball. That's what they'll want, something again. Something like that again, hard hit ball, something on the ground, which should be enough to score Zenon Winters.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. No.
Fantastic bit of catching there by Ryan Tranter. It's one thing that Harry Peters would not want to do is throw a wild pitch, as he did to move Zenon Winters from first to second. So
Come on, Harry. Come to me here.
great catching there by Ryan once again.
Come on, Harry.
2 balls and no strike. Hitters count now for Kirkpatrick. And the pitch on the outside, it's a good disciplined hitting by the seasoned veteran. 3 balls and no strike.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry.
And Kirkpatrick just leaving the bat on the shoulder there, wanting nothing to do with it.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry.
That one high and away. And another walk for Andrew Kirkpatrick.
Just trying to do a bit too much with that rise ball there.
So runners at the corners
Come on,
now.
Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters. Good boy. Good boy.
Peters finds the outside edge. 1 strike on Nick Norton. A couple of strikeouts today. He'll be looking to do a little bit more with his time at bat.
Now throw a better one, Harry. Now throw a
It'll be
better one.
interesting here to see if the ACT try and advance that runner at first, get themselves out of that double play situation. The ground ball here and a double play will be enough to get New South Wales out of this innings and leave that runner stranded at third.
You'll see the pivots opting not to go behind the baseline to turn that double play. They're inside the line, looking to protect that runner at third.
Pop up to left field. O'Leary goes around. Winters tags up right on the warning track. The catch is taken, but that will be enough for Zenon Winters to score from third base. ACT claw one back, but still New South Wales leading by 3 runs to 2. A great piece of the ball here by Norton. Turns on that pitch. Liam O'Leary, the left fielder, goes right back to the warning track. He's almost resting on the fence there to take that catch. Zenon Winters tags up at third and he scores. 1-run ball game, still a runner at second base. Jamie Sheehan is the man who steps to the plate for the ACT.
Good boy.
Again, drop ball down on that inside corner. I think you could hear the collective gasp from the New South Wales players as that ball sailed over to left field. West Beach has been known to be windy during the week. Gust of wind that could have taken it over, but thankfully for New South Wales, it stayed to the left fielder.
Come on, Harry Peters.
And good work by the left fielder as well, Liam O'Leary, to know where that fence is. It was a long, hard hit ball, but he got back there, found the fence and turned around and took the great catch.
And likewise, good awareness to throw the ball into second base and not to try and get the out at home. Knew that he wasn't going to be able to tag Zenon Winters out at home plate, so threw the ball into second and managed to keep that runner there.
Working away that time on Nick Norton. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike.
Big opportunity here for Jamie Sheehan to square this game up.
Come on, Harry Peters. Come on, Harry Peters. Good boy.
Ground ball to the shortstop, Todd Hunter. Catches Kirkpatrick there off the base, makes the easy tag. So that is the end of the top of the 5th inning here at West Beach in the final of the John Reid Shield. The ACT claw another run back here. It is a 1-run ball game. We now move to the bottom of the 6th. The home run hitter for New South Wales, Ryan Tranter, the catcher, steps up to lead things off.
Play ball. Right. Sorry? No. No. High.
Oh, I thought he said strike there. I think everybody thought he said strike, but well left there by Ryan Tranter.
I think Ryan Tranter certainly thought it was a strike, but he was happy to be called high. Count now 1-1. And we saw as a little earlier that big home run over the left field fence to give New South Wales at the time a 2-run buffer. And again he goes in that direction, but he won't have the legs this time. Pop up taken by Jamie Sheehan out there at left field, and that is the first out for New South Wales here in the bottom of the 6th.
Just off that ball. New South Wales looking to get a security run here with this quality ACT lineup. 3 current Australian players in there. 1 run may not be enough, so they'll be looking to really push that out to 4 or 5 here.
You talk about that powerful batting lineup that the ACT has. What about the performance by Harry Peters so far for New South Wales, giving up just 5 hits through 5 completed innings? But still plenty to do for both of these teams. A 1-run ball game, and we are getting to the business end of this John Reid Shield final. Great contest. Both of these teams have appeared in what has been now the last 3 consecutive grand finals. Pop up there by the hitter and taken in the end. They had to juggle it a little bit. Evan Byrne, but great work in the end to take the catch.
Looked like it was clearing him. It didn't.
So great work there by Evan Byrne. But just saying there, Fiona, New South Wales and ACT have built up quite a rivalry in recent times. This will be the 3rd consecutive year both of these teams have appeared in the final. ACT have taken the honours, but 11 times ACT have appeared in the John Reid Shield final. In any sport, it's a phenomenal record.
Absolutely, and it just speaks to the depth of players that they've got, not just in the Opens team, but also coming through from their juniors. Fantastic legacy.
And a pop-up hit there out to Zenon Winters at centre field. Catch taken, 6 completed innings. One more roll of the dice here for the ACT. As we move into the top of the 7th, they are down by 1 run. They are the 5 times defending champions, and they are well and truly on the ropes here. What can they do? A change in the lineup for them. Josh White coming into pinch hit for Ben Jager. So the ACT looking to do something a little bit different here. See if Josh White can get something started.
Big pitch there by Harry Peters. Harry has pitched in the ISC over in the US. Used to pressure, thrives on it.
Drive it hard, Harry, drive it harder. Come on, Peters. Boy.
That ball chopped just to the right side, and then the ball taken by James Brownlow makes the easy put out at first base. So back to the top of the order. And what a man to step up now for the ACT, Zenon Winters. 3 hits already. Pulls this one hard, and James Brownlow. Fantastic work at first base to pull that one down. 2 quick outs.
That's a great play there by Brownlow. Misses that ball that's sailing into the right field line. A triple easy for Zenon Winters with his speed. So a great play there by the Australian rep in James Brownlow.
Josh McGovern steps up. New South Wales, 1 out away. 1 out away from claiming the John Reid Shield for the first time in 22 years.
Can he keep this going? Keep them in the game here. Can Harry Peters close this out?
Josh McGovern drives that one into right field to keep things going. Well, you never count out a champion team here, Fiona, and that is the case here with ACT. They get a sniff now. They've got a runner at first base, and look at the man that they've got coming up for them now.
Fantastic opportunity here. This is what the John Reid Shield final is all about. Andrew Kirkpatrick, tremendous opportunity here to do something special with the bat. He's always a chance to do something in these high-pressure situations.
And Harry Peters, what an opportunity it is for him. He's coming up against arguably the best player in this tournament for the last decade, and he is 1 out away from being an Australian champion.
Come on, Harry, come on, Harry.
Again, that's a great take there by Ryan Tranter behind the plate.
Yeah, he's been rock solid all afternoon. Great work behind the plate, home run as well. And a great pitch, but a great swing as well by Kirkpatrick, just off that pitch.
And you could hear both dugouts in the crowd after that pitch. This is a great turn at bat here by the veteran. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He knows he can't leave anything in the dugout.
So Kirkpatrick steps back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Tying run at first base. And again, protects the plate. Fouls that one away. Still 2-2. And again, this is a fantastic at bat from the veteran.
Absolutely, covering all corners of the plate. Big pitch here by Harry Peters.
And a strikeout will end it for Harry Peters, and New South Wales are the John Reid Shield champions for the first time in 22 years.
Fantastic effort by the 2 Blues. You can see they're super excited. They know the importance of what they've just done. The first win, as you said, in 22 years. Congratulations.
11 consecutive grand final appearances for the ACT, but as New South Wales have broken the dominance, and what a performance by them. They have defeated ACT by 3-2 in a fantastic 2016 edition of the John Reid Shield.
Down here on the field with Ryan Tranter. Ryan, you hit the home run that broke the tie. How do you feel?
Well, it is just one hit. Does feel good to get in that situation. Usually, I must say, I'm not the guy that usually hits it in the finals, so it's good to do it this year. But honestly, it's those other 15 guys and all that staff that we bring with us. It is just one shot. It's every other pitch, every other play that goes into it. So it's just an amazing group of guys to finally break it with. So
you certainly had to get here the long way. You had to play this morning. Do you feel that playing this morning kept you guys in the groove, kept the eye in?
Yeah, well, to be honest, that's what we have to do every year that we've made the grand final against ACT. They're an amazing team, and they deserved that #1 spot coming into it. They worked this morning. While we didn't want to be there, it did help us. We did come out, we got the bats going, and we were able to get out of that game early, get back, recharge, and go again. So we'll call it a blessing.
Ryan, you've broken the ACT streak of their 5 in a row, shooting for 6. Maybe, just maybe now, this is New South Wales' turn to have a streak.
Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to build here. We're trying to build a bit of a dynasty, if you want to call it that. We broke ACT last year, which was good. I think they'd won about 3 years without losing a game. We managed to get them last year. We got them again this year in the rounds, and now we've got them in the final where we want them. So hopefully we've got a great group of guys. Hopefully we stick together and keep pushing it year on year. It's there to be built, that's for sure.
Ryan, thank you very much for your time. Go and celebrate with the boys.
No problem, will do. Thank you for that.
No doubt Ryan Tranter, the boy from Newcastle, will celebrate long and hard with his fellow New South Welshmen. What a performance by them to defeat ACT by 3-2. Fantastic work by Ryan Tranter, home run hitter, and of course Harry Peters, absolutely sensational on the mound. In the losing side here today, Zenon Winters, he was fantastic, picking up 3 hits. Let's hear from him now.
Mate, you've had 5 on the trot. Unfortunately, it's all come to an end here in Adelaide this weekend. But those New South Wales boys, they certainly took it up to you.
Yeah, mate, it's obviously hard to take in for the boys. And, you know, our team, we had a short lead up. No excuse. The New South Wales boys have been doing this for 4 or 5 years, trying to attack us. And, you know, young team developed, and, you know, they changed their culture probably 4 or 5 years. And, you know, hats off to them. They deserve this one. And, you know, to my boys, well, obviously we'll be back, and, you know, we got a very young team, and now we've got to rebuild and come back at them. So they've got the title and back at Canberra next year, so we hope to get it back.
You've certainly sat on top of the tree for a very long time with winning multiple shields. Now that the shield has been I guess, taken away from you by New South Wales. Will this give you guys a different mindset, or will you go in approaching it exactly the same next time?
Yeah, of course. When you're not number one, you've been knocked off your perch. It's always a good wake-up call. And they've got a lot of great now international players. And for us, I mean, we just got to go back, reassess. It's all about tactics these days. And hats off to their pitcher Harry. And he's been second so many times. It's the first thing he's really stepped up and won, and he's worked his bum off for it, and he deserves it. So as my team, well, we'll be back, different mindset, we'll have a different team probably. 1 year older, who knows, we might get it back.
Zen, we certainly thank you for your time, and we look forward to watching the ACT come back in 2017, and we're sure you'll be gunning for what was once yours.
Thanks very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, the softball continues with the Australia Cup celebration of softball. 11 tournaments in one weekend. That's happening at Blacktown International Sports Park from May 13 to 15. Make sure you get out there and check it out. Well, New South Wales collecting their medals. What a moment it is for these guys. Many of them have been trying a long time to try and defeat this ACT team, and finally they are victorious with a 3-2 victory in the 2016 John Reid Shield. Plenty of smiles all around, and there it is. The John Reid Shield going back to New South Wales for the first time in 22 years. A fantastic final. It's been great to call it alongside two-time Olympian Fiona Crawford. Thanks very much for joining us here at West Beach, South Australia, and we'll catch you next time.